Let's turn attention to the environment. Going green is perhaps the best way to improve air quality. That's according to the General Manager of the Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency, Babatunde Ajayi. This comes following a report by the agency that the air quality in many parts of the state is unhealthy. Esther Mokmariola reports.
Recent findings from the agency's Air Quality Index reveal alarming levels of pollution in various parts of the state. This has sparked concerns and highlights the urgent need for collective action to protect our environment. Babatunde Ajayi, the General Manager of LASEPA, emphasizes the role of individuals in making a difference.
The health risk associated with pollution primarily stem from simple lower respiratory tract infections, increased trigger for asthma and people who have other respiratory diseases. Sometimes people sneeze a lot, irritation in the upper respiratory airway. I mean, sometimes depending on what is in the air, it might go as far as nitrates, sulfates, affecting the lungs and even the heart on some days. So what we continue to do is to, preach processes or procedures that would help you reduce how much pollution you have around you.
He also advocates for the use of green energy, such as solar panels, discouraging the burning of diesel for light, citing its adverse effects on air quality.
People must plant more trees. Secondly, we have begun to encourage people to go green, reduce your generator usage, go more solar, reduce vehicular emission by carpooling. That way, in your own little way, you are reducing the emissions in Lagos, you are reducing the pollution in Lagos.
He assures that the agency will consistently monitor and implement policies to ensure compliance with regulations, working towards a cleaner, safer, and pollution-free environment. Esther Mokmariola, TVC News, Lagos.
And joining me for more on this is an environmental activist, Temitokbe Okunu. Good to have you on.
Thank you so much.
So what do you make of the recent release of air quality index by the Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency?
Well, I feel LASEPA has done very well, by releasing that air quality index, and also done well, of course, by helping us monitor the air quality in Lagos State. Monitoring our air quality is very crucial, to make informed decision or even provide effective interventions. I remember in 2021, LASEPA noted that 22,500 children died from air pollution in this state. And I feel this air quality index is rather coming in at a very good time, to keep us all aware. This is even more advisory than otherwise. So I think the government is really doing a lot to let us know about our danger zones. I mean, we are now aware of where the air quality is not good or is better or something, and to keep us all informed on how to also protect ourselves across these zones. So I think they have done well.
And we just heard in that report how the the General Manager of LASEPA was talking about planting trees and adopting renewables. But apart from that, what unique solutions can swiftly combat poor air quality?
Well, I will back him up by saying that it is very, very important to plant more trees at home, particularly, not just on the streets. Around your home, surround yourself with trees, with indoor plants. Have a garden. It doesn't matter how small it is. If you don't have good soil, plant them in containers, I always advocate for planting in tires, use container. In my house, I have fruit trees in tires. Another swift solution would be promoting carpooling. I mean, I can't overemphasize the fact that Lagos Blue Rail is doing amazing. I mean, I have people coming in from Abeokuta and would say that the rail was just awesome and all of that. We need more of that. I know Lekki here, there's something going on, but it's been on for 2 years. So we need to speed up on that as well, so that because the emissions in Lekki area, most especially, is just overburdensome. So we need that tree. We need the rail to extend to this part of the state. We need more mass transits, maybe electric vehicles as well. It's a fantastic idea to have that, it would, and also most importantly, we need to divert our wastes from the dump sites. We all residents or everybody in the state generates food waste, garden waste. All of these end up at the Olusosun site or dump site or the other one in Ekpe. But we don't have to, we don't have to allow our waste to get to that point. We can start composting from our homes so that we reduce the number of or the emissions at the Olusosun dump site. It releases a whole lot of greenhouse gases, which is actually very bad for our health, the climate, and the environment. Another thing is to enhance our waste management processes. Yeah, I know Lagos State, we started recycling, and we need to also do more of composting so that this food waste, which is about 50% of the general waste that we use or that we generate in the state, we need to focus more attention on food waste, on garden waste, so that it does not end up in the dump site. We can also start making or implementing stricter industrial emissions. Our agricultural processes are not right at this time. We need to start looking into the agricultural space and also encourage biogas, development and a whole lot of things. You do, yeah. Sorry, I need to add. I also love the fact that LASEPA is doing a lot about the green spaces. So when we have more green spaces, we can, the trees can take in a lot of carbon emissions from the environment, and then we can breathe better.
A lot can be said for the impact of this on life quality and environment and the environment as well. Thank you so much for talking to us, environmental activist Temitope Okunu.
Thank you.